everybody. How you doing? How are you doing today? How is it going? Let's go! Turning it up for you guys and gals. Turning it up. Oh yeah, appreciate you hitting the play button. You're awesome. Let's go. I love that. You know I do. Haha. Turn it up. Okay, just gotta do some kind of finalize. I don't know, just getting little things done here, and then we'll get going. So bear with me. How's your day going? Check to make sure we're okay on the stream. I don't know, just getting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. I love it. Okay, changing up the vibes too. Oh, some nice retro throwback. I love it. Some more things in chat for you guys and gals for fun. I just gotta do some modding here, guys. Bear with me. I don't have my own mod, so I am my own mod, so that's why chat isn't so, busy with stuff. Now, to be honest, I used to have my chat bot, not a chat bot, but something similar. I don't know why I'm gonna have that, probably because I'm not signed in and such, so probably should do that. Keep chat busy a little bit. All right, there we go. Let's bring this up, might as well. Got it already prepared. Okay, sure, I'll save it. Go here. Remove from quick access. Okay. All right, guys and gals, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Oh, we're going to hang out with Business Suit Larry, are we? Business Suit Larry. Let's go. All right. Quickly, I must turn it up for you guys and gals. And who I'm talking about, I am talking about supporters, subscribers of the channel, also viewers, every single one of you. This is for you. Oh yes, you know it. That's how I feel. You guys. Hitting with the views every once in a while, getting the occasional subscriber. It's you guys keep this thing going, okay? A lot of this I'm over here, I'm learning and I'm enjoying learning, and I've been a gamer for a long time. I wish I was into this years and years and years ago, to be honest. But I did the design and drafting thing for a number of years. But anyways, not to get on a tangent, if this is something that you guys are interested in doing, if you're maybe into gaming, or maybe you are into digital art, maybe you're into coding, whatever it is, I support every single one of you in your dream and aspirations to do that. Believe there's college programs, if you're young, do it while you're young, right? I recommend that. And don't listen to the naysayers, the ones that are trying to keep you down from following your dreams. You guys do it. Just do it, okay? My best advice is, follow your dreams and aspirations. And then just make sure you don't starve. Okay, make sure you're looking out for yourself and you're taking care of business. Food is in the fridge, bills are being paid, all those sort of things. And maybe you have to work in a different job or environment while you learn and do these sort of things that you want to do in life. Like, definitely do them. So you're going to have to balance time a bit, right? Until you can turn it into a full-time thing. It's, guys, it's a long journey and it's not an easy one. You just got to keep pushing, keep grinding. I believe in every single one of you guys. You guys that support the channel, you keep me going, because even for me, it's the same thing. Pushing and grinding, pushing and grinding. That's what you got to do. Right? And plus, I enjoy doing this. This is something I look forward to every day, getting up and doing. And I don't mind sitting and doing this for 12 hours. I mean, I do get up and feed my kid and make lunches and dinner and do dishes and stuff, right? I don't have the luxury of just sitting in front of the computer all the time working, right? I do have to deal with, do life things too, which is fine. But that's why my days are long as well, right? But I don't mind. I enjoy doing this sort of stuff. Learning and growing. I actually at this point, I have a lot of ideas, right? My coding journey's been 2 years, so for me, I feel very comfortable with the coding part. I recommend guys, learn C#, C++, whatever you choose, right? I could recommend some channels to you if you need. There's some, you can learn from home, guys, okay? For free too. I don't know if you want to go to college and do that. I mean, when you're young, sure. When you're older, I don't know, it just depends. You make your choices. You could either go to college, take a program that you want, or work at a whatever job and then come home and learn and do this sort of thing, right? You got a balanced life, right? So yeah, I had some direction with my thoughts, but again, I support every single one of you guys in this endeavor of yours. So, and yeah, I'm really learning the coding thing, and then I'm also, obviously I'm trying to decide whether I should drive towards doing the 2D stuff. There's also what we're gonna do today, guys, is we're gonna get going here, so have patience. I don't mind chatting with you guys a little bit. Again, that's the greatest thing about YouTube. You can skip forward if you want to see the action, right? So I appreciate you being here and watching. Every single one of you guys, awesome! Let's go! Turn it up! Oh yeah! So I'm learning okay, how do I say this? I'm interested in everything in regards to gaming. 2D, 2.5D. This is kind of what's called 2.5D or 2.5D. It's kind of in between 2D and 3D, right? And I also love the 3D stuff as well. So I'm learning kind of a lot of different things in all these three areas. So I'm jumping back and forth a lot, which is fine. A lot of the code behind is the same. So, but then there's also creating your own. Let's say you want to do 2D animation. There's creating your own sprites, right, or characters. So that's like a full-time job in itself, guys. I'm telling you. Okay, just want to check the stream, make sure we're okay. We're gonna get going, right, or character. Okay, good, awesome, awesome. Just I'm worried about my mic. I had mic issues one stream. Couple streams. I did kind of play with my chords and stuff. Everything software wise or on the computer is fine, set up properly. I don't know if it was just a little bit of a disconnection or whatever, but now I'm all worried about I don't want to be doing stuff for an hour and talking and you guys not hearing me, right? That stuff, it does not make me happy, right? Because I enjoy kind of the talking part and making it fun and trying to get, throwing some laughs so that you guys can, get some humor and stuff out of it. Let's make it fun, right? Let's make it fun. Now, two choices. I could do this either on Twitch or I could do this on YouTube. Honestly, I don't know which grind would be easier. I think I haven't been on Twitch lately, but I got like 600 and some followers on that, and I turned my back on Twitch, and I probably shouldn't have. I don't know. It's not as easy growing on YouTube, that's for sure. But slowly it's happening. It really is. And I see some positivity in it, right? You guys watching in that, hitting the likes, and occasional subscriber, right? So I do keep going. I do keep pushing. Let's go. All right. Let's get into this. So you guys, all right. So we don't need the animator right now. So I'm just gonna close it. Well, I guess I'll keep it up there. We just won't tab at it. So what I've done so far, I've kind of got it set up, guys. All right. Normally, now hopefully you've watched some of my prior videos, talked about rendering. Obviously there's graphics in games, right? So it depends. There's different render pipelines based on, well, it just depends on what's the right word, which system you're using, like whether it's PC or maybe a Switch or some sort of handheld, maybe it's a smartphone. There's obviously different rendering capabilities. There's just one system is going to be a bit better than the other versus, like in regards to rendering and such. Okay, without getting into too many details in that's a video in itself, to be honest, talking about rendering and graphics and different like consoles. I'm trying not to get into it, but obviously there's different components and such when you compare a PC to a smartphone or a PC to a Switch. Okay, so anyways, getting back on track. I've set this up so there's like 3 different render pipelines. The first one is called I call it the first one. It's called built-in. Okay, I've already set this up for URP, so which is kind of the middle ground one, but URP supports more devices. That's the word, more devices. So whatever game you're trying to build, you're kind of expanding your growth, or because everybody's going to have different systems, right? So you're actually opening up an avenue to reach out to more users, right? Which is better for you. So URP is kind of the middle ground. Okay, built-in is still really good, guys. Okay, it's not like 8-bit. I mean, built-in does what it does. It has enough information in the code to make the magic happen, and it still looks pretty good pixel-wise. Okay, so let's go into Window Package Manager, and then I'm just gonna make sure that we are here on registry. We are. So I do have videos on setting up Universal RP. Let me know if you can't find it or if I didn't. I also and then the third one is called HDRP, which is like super high-end graphics, digital art, kind of cinematic stuff, right? That's like, you're not going to be, without talking about systems, So there's that. It's called HDRP, but we're using Universal RP. So I got that set up and installed. So that's done. So that's kind of the graphics. The only thing I have to make sure is when I import the package that I do this step, because it's not going to render the materials. Okay, so that's why I'm in the materials tab here. Okay, each component or object in your game has a material attached to it, right? To give it colors and effect and what else not. All right, I gotta make some noise. Need some coffee. Bum bum bum. Oh yeah. All right, we got the vibes going. I've turned it down hopefully enough so that you guys can hear me well. Sometimes I might have the music a little bit too loud. Obviously, I can't just sit and listen to the stream and talk, and you guys would hear me twice because there's like a delay, right? So like, who wants that? So whatever the intensity of the music in the background is at, there's not much I could do, guys. Okay, so I appreciate your patience and understanding. All right, so we're learning with Unity. Okay, software I'm using, it's called Unity. All right, guys, Unity. I'm using version 2022.3.53 F1. All right, Unity, highly recommended. Highly recommended. They're awesome. They even every once in a while ask kind of like how I'm doing, if I'm loving it, if I'm loving the software. Yes, Unity, I am. Thank you so much for the golden opportunity to be able to learn on your software. Like, I am, like, you guys, I have an open mind, and I realize, you know, like, you don't have to do this. You could say, eat donuts, guys. This is, you know, my software. You can't use it unless you pay $5,000, like AutoCAD says. So you guys that are downloading Unity and that and using it, you really have to appreciate and thank and support Unity for, you know, not just Unity, but there's also Visual Studio, Microsoft Visual Studio, and Krita, which is, you know, an application I installed for creating my own sprites, 2D sprites, right, for gaming. So all open source stuff, guys. Thank you, Krita. Thank you, Microsoft Visual Studio 2022, and thank you, Unity. Let's go! You guys are awesome. Gotta throw out the big yays for you. Every single one, yes. That's right. Okay. Time to learn. Guys, we are gonna do this. So the first thing we do, so learn.unity.com. In the description, guys, I have a link there for you so you can learn. You just gotta, you know, obviously you're gonna have to install Unity. I kind of have how to install a video, so, you know, to help you guys out. Software is software, guys. You know, it's the same click OK button. You know, just follow the little commands. You know, I recommend when you download it. It's software, so download it to your downloads folder. Okay, I recommend you do your designing on PC. Okay, it's just got better computational components within. That's my best explanation. The components within have better computational capabilities. I know that was a lot. Okay, Truly does. And so yeah, follow the instructions. Just do the standard, or what do they call it? Standard or base? Jeez. Recommended. Okay, the recommended. Just go with the recommended. You'll be fine. You could install Unity 6 as well. Again, it's just like any software. You click OK to install. Okay, run it as administrator as soon as you download it to your downloads folder, and install. Install it on your C drive, and set up yourself a Unity Hub account. Okay, write down your password. Don't share it with anybody because it's none of their beeswax. Okay, right? It's none of their beeswax. Okay, and yeah, and then you pretty much create a new I'll just open it. Okay, so you create a new project through the Unity Hub, right? That'll be kind of an app installed on your system. Again, on PC, guys. Installs. Install editor, is it? There we go. Okay, so LTS is long-term service, guys. Okay, again, I could install Unity 6. I have the 53. Am I using 53? Is there another version here that's kind of more current? Maybe. I'm using 53F1. I guess technically I could probably upgrade or go straight to Unity 6. Again, it's recommended. I had it initially installed, but I'm like, well, everybody else seems to be using 2022. So, but that's okay. Eventually I will. Unity, eventually. So there you go. So if you already have one installed, you'll have to uninstall it through your control panel, right? Control panel. You'll have to uninstall it. Okay, and then install 6. And that's how that's done. Again, install editor. Just click the installs tab. Right? And then new project. Right, here you go. So this is what I was talking about when you're creating a new application. Right, depends on what you want to create, 2D or 3D. We are in a 3D application. I installed this one, a built-in render pipeline, and then upgraded from built-in render pipeline to universal render pipeline. Okay, that's what I did, guys. All right, so 2D is obviously 2D, right? X and Y. 3D, X, Y, and Z. All right, and then again, in your File Explorer, you should have, maybe have your own separate hard drive just for your, like, you install the software on C, but you create your programs on a different drive. Unless your C drive is like 2 terabytes or something insane. Like a C drive should be minimum 1 terabyte. And that's just for applications alone. Now your music and your pictures and what else not, that's like, as you can see, my main cabinet, that's all pictures and music and stuff. And then I have one just for gaming, which isn't really full, but my focus is on creating games. I've played enough games. Okay? I want to create my own games. All right. So, and then you got your F drive, right? Which yours could be any letter, right? It could be G. And then just have another drive dedicated for your projects, right? Okay, guys? And again, depends on which one you want to do. You'll change the folder. right? And there you go. And then give it a name, create project, and done. Alright, I didn't mean to go on a tangent. We're going to get into this, guys, but I'm trying to help you with the setup. Probably should have called this a how to set up video. I mean, I guess technically I could start all over again. Which maybe I will. Okay, guys, so stay tuned. I'm just going to name this setup video because, well, you know, I'm trying to keep the videos not too long. Alright, appreciate you watching and being here. Stay tuned, guys. I'm going to get the stream going again shortly. And we're going to get into this. We're gonna see what businessman Larry's up to. Alright, guys. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. For now, thank you for watching. Johnny with Whiskey Tango Coding. Appreciates you being here. And, yeah. That's all I had. I'll see you guys in the next video.